The War of 1812. The War of 1812 was an important time for our country. America and Great Britain could not agree on shipping laws. Not everyone thought we should go to war. People were nervous that Great Britain would win. Even former President Jefferson was unsure about going to war. In June of 1812, America declared war on Great Britain. President Madison took the request to go to war to Congress, but Congress said no. But President Madison declared war on Great Britain anyway. America sent large ships out to sea to do battle. One ship was the Uss Constitution. It was a large ship that won many battles. In October of 1812, General Isaac Brock was killed at Battle of Queenstown Heights. This was the first major battle of the war and was won by the British despite the death of their leader, General Brock. American troops tried to invade Canada, but were poorly prepared and easily defeated. In April of 1813, U.S. troops captured and burned the city of York. This was an easy victory for the U.S., who attacked Fort York, which is now Toronto, Canada, from the water. The troops only stayed in the city a short time, but destroyed much of it. This made the British very angry. In May of 1813, the British conducted a siege on Fort Meigs. A small British army, with the help of local Indians, tried to take control of Fort Meigs, which is in Ohio today. The U.S. troops stood strong, but many soldiers died on both sides. In September of 1813, Captain Perry defeated the British at the Battle of Lake Erie. This was also called the Battle of Putin Bay. It was a very important victory for the U.S. as it enabled them to keep control of the lake for the rest of the war. In October of 1813, the warrior Tecumseh was killed at the Battle of Thames. This was another decisive victory for the U.S. troops. The British troops soon retreated, but Tecumseh, along with others in his tribe, stayed to fight. He was killed on the battlefield. In July of 1814, there were two important battles, Battle of Chippewa and Battle of Lendy's Lane. The Battle of Chippewa was a victory for the U.S., claiming the Canadian territory along the Niagara River. The Battle of Lendy's Lane in the same area was one of the bloodiest in the entire war, and there was no clear winner. Great Britain won the battle at Plattsburgh and burned the Capitol building and the White House. The Battle of Plattsburgh in New York was an important victory for the U.S. as it ended the British trying to invade the northern United States. Americans stopped them at Fort McHenry while Great Britain surrendered, ending the war. It was during the battle at Fort McHenry the Star-Spangled Banner was written. The war ended in 1814 when the Treaty of Ghent was signed. The War of 1812 was a very important war.